What's up, you? Why does my voice? Real quick, go watch like the last 3 or 4 videos I've uploaded. Every single time I start this a fucking video, my voice decides to fucking crack. It's just like I'm gonna crack. I'm not gonna give a shit. I'm just gonna crack. But I got some news to tell you. If you guys watch my previous video, it's back. You all know that my truck is back and it's in the driveway. She's not clean right now. She's actually really dirty. It kind of went and played a little bit. My buddy kept Newport's house. No, just had a little bit fun. Happy to have her back. Also, apparently, if you guys are watching this right now, which probably will be tomorrow or sometime, yeah, probably tomorrow. It apparently is supposed to snow, or it did snow. I don't know. I'm gonna be asleep by the time you guys be awake already, and probably be asleep if it did snow. But before I pack myself a lip, it was fine. Specimen. I want to explain to you. I've explained this to you before. Um, what was I talking to? Oh yeah. So tomorrow my truck is going back. So it's kind of saying it's a sad evening. I really don't feel like going to bed. Plus I'm doing some, I'm watching a little bit of YouTube right now, but I've been doing some work at night, getting some shit done that kind of don't have time to do during the day, just because I'm out applying for jobs. And everyone's like, oh, you work at a farm. Yes, I might be working at a farm, but it doesn't mean that I'm making money. And, the farm thing is all nice, but I don't really get paid from there. And I haven't been hauling hay. It's not the summer. Like, I haven't been hauling hay. I've been going to do paperwork, so, and doing some other shit, and dealing with some BS crap that I'm not going to really get into, because I don't really feel like doing that. Plus, I'm not really allowed to say what happened. Let's just say it was a clusterfuck. But back to what I was going to talk about. Actually, if you guys, any of you guys that are watching my videos and that you do watch my videos when I always upload, and you guys do dip and you guys are an avid dipper, if you guys have a can, doesn't matter if it's Grizzly, Copenhagen, Wintergreen, Straight, Mint, if it's Skull, pull that can out of your back pocket, any pocket, your drawer, your backpack, take your can, pack a lip with me. If you guys do not dip, you guys can watch this, or you guys can skip to the point where it's already in and you don't have to see us pack a lip. But if you do want to pack a lip with me, feel free to. And everyone's like, oh, you packed it more than 3 times. Yeah, also I have family that's fucking sleeping. I don't really feel like waking them up. I know, guys, pussy pinch, but I've been taking smaller pinches just because I've been trying to save my can, make it last longer, But spinning the Mountain Dew bottle again. But so what I'm gonna talk to y'all about, and if this video is longer than I want it to be, I'm kind of sorry. There's a lot going on with my vehicle. I feel like I've explained a little bit to you guys and I've talked a lot, like repeatedly over again. But I don't think some of y'all who are brand new are understanding what the fuck's going on. So I'm gonna explain the reason why my truck's in the shop, the reason why I got it back, the reason why it's gonna go back again. But we're gonna back up to like basically 2 months ago. It's almost been 2 months since I owned my truck. It's been probably about this week, or in a week it's gonna be about 2 months since I owned my truck. So about 2 months. So about 2 months ago, I bought my truck. And like I'm gonna say again, go watch my truck tour. But if you guys don't feel like watching my truck tour, the 2001 GMC Sierra, 2500, just a 2500. Everyone's like, he made it just 2500? Yes. He made it 2500. 2500 only came, and I'll say that again. I believe it only came with the 6.0 gasser. The 2100 HDs came with the 6.0 gasser and the 6.6 Duramax. Mine's just 2100, so I got the gas engine, which is just 6.0. Well, if y'all want to know why I got a truck, I'll make a separate video because I'm not making that long. Well, of course, when my brother got his truck, my mom wanted a mechanic to look at it. Of course, my friend Jonah. So Jonah, if you ever watch this, man, I'm proud of you. Giving you a shout out. Everyone, if you guys know Jonah, you guys know who I'm talking about. His dad's a mechanic, really good mechanic. Slow sometimes, but really good mechanic. When we got Blake's truck, my mom wanted a mechanic to look at Blake's. Even though we knew the guy was a family member, a family friend of ours for a very long time. We trust him, we know him, he knows we're telling the truth on stuff. We still wanted the mechanic to take a look at it. So of course, when I got a vehicle, when I got my truck, my mom wanted me to have a mechanic look at it. So of course we got Jonathan's dad to come take a look at the truck. He told us I have a manifold leak, figured out something an exhaust leak, that apparently a four-wheel drive low doesn't work, but he didn't know if it was the actual, transfer case, or if it just needed to be fucked with, and eventually it would start working, and my wheel pinion seal needed to be redone, and also my gas gauge. That was just those 4 things. So of course, a month goes by, I finally get into the shop. I asked the guy to do a manifold leak, to fix the manifold leak. When guys, I'm talking about the exhaust manifold. You guys are probably being confused because there's also the intake manifold. No, I'm talking about the exhaust manifold. Things to do with the exhaust. The exhaust manifold needs to be fixed. That's what's happening tomorrow. Is getting fixed on my truck. Well, so let's now jump to Friday. I'm all over the place with this video. Hang with me, please. So now, last weekend, the day I got my truck back, I took it in Thursday. So I'm gonna pull up a calendar for y'all, so you guys are not saying that like, Austin, you can't be doing this to me. I have a calendar on my phone. So today is of course the 12th of March. I took my truck on the 9th of March. I got my truck about 2 months ago from today. So I took it in the 9th. Called the guy, took it in, told him what's wrong with it, told him what I wanted to fix. So I also asked him to do 2 things for me. Do a diagnose my 4-wheel drive issue. 4-wheel drive does work. Diagnose my gas gauge problem. My cluster's fine. So, and my fuel pump, my float sensor, which is attached to the fuel pump on my truck, which is apparently attached to all Chevys like that. That's how Chevy did those shit. Why? It's kind of nice instead of having it in the tank, but okay. This was my reason why my gas gauge is all fucky and all this shit. Alright. So now, that's what they did Thursday. Friday, I called the mechanic shop, asking, hey, how far along is my vehicle, when can I get it back? Well, the mechanic told me that they fixed the wheel pinion seal, apparently my wheel diff seal, not my wheel pinion got replaced. My wheel diff seal was all wholly and falling apart. There was not much left into it. They fixed that, and they gave me a brand new shiny wheel diff cover. That's what got done Friday. The mechanic told me, hey, we got this done on it. 4-wheel drive does work. Your fuel sensor, your float sensor is the reason why your gas gauge is all fucked. But if you want, you can come pick it up. We close at 6, and you can have it for the weekend. Okay, I'll do that. Have the truck for the weekend. If you're ready to go hang out with friends and not worry about a vehicle, fuck it, I'll do it. Get them, talk to the guy, saying, hey, how about 8 o'clock Monday? Does that work for you? He goes, yeah. So that's why the reason why I'm taking it back is so the exhaust manifold leak, can get fixed. I think I was having an exhaust leak. I might ask them to try to fix that. So hopefully they told me that it could either take 2 days to fix it or 1 day. They're gonna try to get it done in 1 day, and if they get it done in 1 day, I'll have them keep the truck till Tuesday and get the float sensor issue fixed, because that also needs to get fixed. And everyone's like, oh, it's just a float sensor. You know how annoying it is driving down the highway and trying to keep track of your gas by mileage, and your gas gauge is lying to you all the fucking time because your float sensor's fucked up. And I'll show you tomorrow what I mean by my gas gauge when I'm fucking going to the fucking shop tomorrow. So that's kind of why my whole truck is kind of bouncing back and forth between shop and that. And there's more things that need to be fixed on my truck, like my brakes need to be done, but I'm gonna do that myself because I want to learn how to do brakes. Like I said before in the video, I believe I said this, I'm going to start with the brake lines, but I'm going to take apart the whole brake system. I'm going to take the brake rotors off, the brake pads. I'm going to look at all 4 brake rotors and brake pads to see if I don't need to replace those, or if I should replace those. Because if I'm doing brakes, I just don't want to do brake lines and have a faulty brake pad or a faulty brake rotor and not have brakes. Then I can't stop. Stopping is an important key of a vehicle. And I'm also going to have to fix my window, the actuator on the window. So you have the motor itself that controls the up and down, and the actuator. The actuator is the thing that electronics connect to it. So when you hit the button, it's kind of like a fucking, yeah. So basically, when you hit the button to go on the window, there's an actuator. The signal. When you push a button, it sends a signal to the actuator, which tells the motor to either spin it to go down or spin it to go up. That's kind of how it works. And my actuator is broken on my driver's side window. Kind of would like to have that done in summer so I can run on the window. I also will probably have them take a look at the AC. The AC doesn't really work, but who needs AC done in summer? Run on your fucking windows. And that's basically it. And also, everyone's like, why are you gonna do this? I'm gonna also talk to the body shop tomorrow, find a body shop tomorrow, talk to them and see if I can get my truck in to get my rocker panels and my driver's side cab corner fixed. And I was like, oh, it's just, no rusty as shit, and if you don't take care of us in Michigan, it's gonna eat your vehicle alive. So that's what's gonna happen too. That's kind of a huge explanation of why my truck is been back and forth in the summer, back and forth from the shop. You understand, she's a 2001, she's 16 years old, she's not as old as my brother's truck. Guys, I'm also really excited because tomorrow my brother's going to my buddy's dad's house to go finally finish up this goddamn lift kit on his truck. The lift kit's done. Everything's done with the lift kit. I think it's either the front drive shaft or the back drive shaft. And you're like, what do you mean front drive shaft? So if you guys understand four-wheel drive, with a two-wheel drive vehicle, wheel drive, you have the engine, transmission, and the drive shaft leads off the transmission to the rear end, which spins the tires. Drive shaft goes like this, connects to gears, and it spins the rear tires. But when you have a four-wheel drive vehicle, you also have a transfer case. Transfer case will, when you lock your truck in the four-wheel drive, now the transmission is spin 2 drive shafts, so they're kind of like this. So here's the transmission transfer case. Sorry, text message leads off to the truck and then it spins when you lock it on four-wheel drive. You guys have a front-wheel drive shaft which also now spin the front 2 tires, hence on four-wheel drive. that's kind of the whole thing about four-wheel drive. And so yeah, and guys, I'm also gonna say this. This is not gonna be the last time. It's not gonna be the only time my truck's gonna be in a shop, an auto mechanic shop. Hopefully, the next time it's in the shop, besides tomorrow and probably Tuesday, I'll be doing the work on it, getting my hands a little dirty. Yes, I do get my hands dirty. I know some things about auto mechanics. I wish I could show you the shit I do at the fucking farm during the summer. Some of the shit I've done at the farm, it's insane. Um, anyways, I'm tired of shit. I'm probably going to watch a little Netflix. I don't know, maybe find a movie to watch on Netflix, and go to go to bed. Wake up at 7:00 a.m. Leave my house at 7:30. Get there by 8 and drop my vehicle off and head the fuck home. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Having point time, please smack the thumbs up. If you're brand new, welcome. Again, if you guys have been leaving comments, I'm sorry I can't read them. Watch either last video or the video before that, if that video has been uploaded to my Gmail is in the description of the previous video before. So you guys know what's going on. Cause I would like to read your comments. I would like to reply to your comments, all that shit. But I just don't understand why is it not doing that. Anyways, like Roman Atwood says in these videos, smile more. I always will see you guys in the next video, but until then, my friends, stay frosty.